Alright, let's have a look at the Ftse analysis for the coming week. So, I actually want to start on the 5-minute time frame today. There's a couple of things I want to go over. So, on Friday, basically what I said to subscribers was we were negative. However, it's important to be aware that news releases can have a very strong impact on the markets. We had non-farm payroll on Friday. The numbers that came out were bad, which is seen as a positive for the Ftse. Basically means it's less likely that we're going to see rate increases. So we get the news release at 1:30 right here. And then for the rest of the day, the market rockets higher. Now what I also want to go over is we had the news release right here at 1:30. And then after the news release, we had these candles right here. Now what we're seeing, I'm sure you've all heard of inside days. If you've not heard of inside days, you can Google it. But basically what's happening is all of these candles are contained within the body, the overall length of this candle here. Now after this spiking candle right here, we can see that the candles become squeezed into the tail. Now what we're seeing here, when you see something like this, what you've got to think of is, imagine this is a spring. So this section right here, you got to imagine this is a spring. You got to imagine your finger comes down at the top of the spring here and push the spring down, pushes it all the way down to here, and then you let go of the spring. It's a very strong sign that we're going to get strong price action when this breaks. Price is being compressed. As soon as it fails, you can see it's being compressed down. It's not going anywhere. It's not making new lows. It's refusing to break below this level. So as soon as we break up, as soon as the spring is released, we can expect very strong bullish action, which is exactly what we got. Okay, so on the daily time frame, I mean, really, hopefully you can all see, it's fairly obvious today. We've dropped down and we've produced a bullish pin bar. So going into next week now, we have to expect that this market has came down, found lows on the back of the news release, non-farm payroll as well. We are expecting some sort of a bullish run. Key levels. What you'll notice also is when you're doing analysis, if you're only trading one market, your analysis doesn't necessarily change much. And what I mean by that is the levels that you're interested in, the areas you're interested in, they can stay the same for a number of weeks. It's because the market doesn't necessarily make very strong moves like this all the time. Quite often it'll do things like this, or it'll do things like this, or things like this, where you're really trading within the same areas. So your key levels are the same, and then every day you're just doing extra analysis, breaking down the market for that day, and trading from there. Really, we're still pretty much the same for the areas we're looking at. Let me just move sideways so you can see where we're getting these levels. Really, you want to be looking up here also. And this is the three main areas of the market right now. You're looking up into the sort of 6,050 levels, up into, there's actually another level, I'm going to put it in also, 6,120. Basically you can see the 6,120 level, this is where we were bouncing along repeatedly when we were in this sideways chop. So this is the areas we're watching once again. Here, into the top of the range, which was really 6,220, round about that area. And then this area up here, which is tying in with the very strong swing high, and over here also. So next week, really, after the bullish sign we had on Friday, we're expecting the market to make a bullish run, some sort of a bullish run. You know, it's impossible to tell how strong it's going to be just now. Our bullish sentiment came on the back of a news release. We've just had the weekend, so we need to wait and see. Now, what I'll quickly go over also is on the 4-hour time frame. Last week, what we were looking at is with subscribers, basically this base here. We made this base, and then basically when the market broke through this base, we were expecting further selling pressure to come in. After that, we had non-farm payroll, and up we have gone. So it's likely we have created a support level right here also. Okay guys, so that is the Ftse analysis for the coming week. I hope you all have a great trading week. I'm James R, and thank you.